things like aperture, things like shutter speed, things like ISO or ISO. In photography speak, there is a thing known as the photographer triangle, which consists of three things that must come together to give you what will hopefully be a good image. Again, your camera is a tool that hopefully you'll learn to utilize to take a good picture. And number one, it's going to be aperture. So aperture has nothing to do with the camera itself. It has everything to do with the lens. Okay? Inside the lens, there's glass. And there's a diaphragm that opens and closes depending on what you want. And obviously, the more it opens up, the more light is going to come in and hit the sensor and allow you to take a picture in better conditions. For example, if you're out in the middle of the day and there's plenty of sun, you don't need a big aperture, right? Because the light is coming in. However, if you get into challenging situations, like low light situations, you're going to need a lens that opens up very wide to allow a lot of light in. So the most common apertures that you're going to find are 2.8, 3.5, 5.6, 8.0, 11, 16, and 22. Some cameras will allow you to go to 32. Now, this is where people get confused with aperture. The bigger the opening of the lens, the smaller the number. The smaller the aperture, the bigger the number. So, the bigger the opening, the more light, but it's also the smaller the number, okay? The smaller the aperture, less light, and the bigger the number.